Green light, go, go, go.
If you're watching, keep me company. I can see your live messages, of course. Just putting in a bit of a practice session then for upcoming endurance race. Try and find a little bit of lap time. Do what I can anyway. A lot of tyre chatter going through the wheel at the moment. Temperatures are good. You saw at the start the level I've got the AI at. I think it was 96, 95 aggressiveness, something like that. You're not wrong there. Man, you're up early. Going Grace. That's what I'm here for. is to see what my average pace will be over the course of a stint, and how the car changes. I've done a lot of hot lapping, but the car's not very happy on 10 litres of fuel. Horrible understeer in this Aston Martin. Without any fuel on the back of the car, I think it is. It's a bit early. Army life, yeah dude, oh wow. We're regularly up before the sun, but that's that's my latitude that I live at. And the way we change our clocks here in the UK. What car are you driving, Going Grays? I might have asked you before already, but the best advice I've got so far is change the car. I should say the most common advice I've got is change the car. I'm struggling right now to get anywhere near my teammates' pace. Nate's just posted a 2:09.2, I think it is. AMG, nice, okay. Don't have any experience in the AMG actually. Any plans to do a GT4 endurance event? Or TC2 or something? Would be interesting.
Yellow flag on, watch out.
I feel like the Aston, I could be completely barking up the wrong tree here, but I feel like with the Aston Martin, I'm actually trail braking too much. It seems to drive like a much more classic on-off brake pedal kind of race car. Wide. How my sound levels, by the way, over the engine. I can change that balance between sessions. I'm streaming direct from the PlayStation today, so I can't cap the engine as I normally would, and I'm probably not projecting like I normally would when I'm commentating either. Oh wow, come on. Hey, thanks Bergnackle, appreciate it. great at getting the slip angle here. Oh, nice, okay. Open weekend races, that sounds like fun. Can't read long messages, but yeah. Yeah, what I'm struggling with is that mid-corner slip angle that I'm supposed to be getting with the GT3s. I don't know if that's characteristic of the Aston or just something I need to work on, you know. I thought I did 20 opponents, yeah I did, so I'm dead last right now. Can feel that extra weight. I wonder if my setup change I made there in the at the start was actually not very clever. I'm trying to get more oversteer, so I'm very much struggling with understeer at the moment. Close. More like it, that's what we want. Did it just invalidate that lap?
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead.
Can't seem to get the car to brake well into that one. Love getting that corner right. Doesn't happen very often, but I do love that penultimate corner. looks.
Clear on the right.
But this is the way that the rear of the car gets really light. I just feel like I'm battling it the whole time. I can't believe in a different car some people are doing, well, the top times are like a 2:03 here. I just can't figure that out at all. Right, let's leave practice there and go on to quali. Right, let's see what I'm doing wrong there. So fuel was close to empty. To get more understeer, to get more oversteer, I stiffen the rear and soften the front. And I'm not convinced I did the right step. I actually dropped the rear. I am stupid. I dropped the rear by accident. So I think I want to drop the front a bit more. Oh really, you had the problem with the back steering out under braking. Interesting. And I feel like I want to go with a bit of extra rear downforce as well. Yeah, okay. So, in terms of grip, I can't go too far away from my teammate's setup, unfortunately. Let's try and just deal with the car instead of messing around. I think I'm worrying too much about setup, honestly.
Green light, show them what you got.
Let's get some clear track. Are ineffective right now. There we go. Up to temperature, supposedly.
Yellow flag is set to 1.
So, going Grays, what are your kind of general tips for setting up the car if you've driven it for a whole season? What do you like? The basic, you know, Aston V8 101 setup.
Slow car ahead.
Please hang around at the apex, won't you, Onslow Colt? What is going on with these drivers?
Clear on the left.
Guess it wasn't going to be special anyway. That feels quite good actually. Let's see what it's like with some fuel on board as well. Toe in the front for less understeer. I didn't see all. Right, yeah, I haven't done the... I think I'm supposed to run... Actually, you can tell me this one. Do we have to run the same setups for endurance as our teammates, or can we have sort of minor adjustments to their setup? Felt quite nice through the S's there. TC ABS bias engine map. Okay, cool. Thanks. So I'm just going to have to beg my teammates for more downforce than they want to run. A little bit pedestrian. It's a poor third sector. Come on. Ooh, 11-0. No. That's mad, really? I think that was all done in the S's. Lost the time that. Oh, two bites of the cherry. Come on. 2 laps left, I think. Too much fuel. I think I was too late on the turn-in. And that was on me. Yeah, I really feel like this Aston doesn't like trail braking. You've got to have a moment where you get off the brakes before you want a lot of steering on. There, I just gave myself understeer, keeping on the brakes, I think. No! Oh, come on! That's not right. Ah, these track limits here. I'd want to see that again, I have to say. Tyres are running a little bit hot. I think I need to drop the down a little bit there. Rear right's bad, the brakes are cooling as well. Felt like I was pretty in the groove there. Ooh, that's probably the best lap I've ever done, 10.7 if it had counted. Whew. Okay, so tyre temperature down a little bit for the race. Oh, I'll be watching on slow car. So pressure's down slightly, and This was the track limit. Is that track limits? Come on now. My left tyre is it my right tyre within the painted curb rather than my left tyre to the white line? Is that what I've done? So the right hand side there, the right hand side of the car is over the curb, rather than I was going off not touching the white line with my inside tyre. Does that make sense? that was track limit question there. Cannot confirm. I can't read the second sentence. I can read, but I say out of. I presume you're going to go say experience. Right. Okay. I'm surprised to qualify in 6th. I really thought I'd be... No! Hot damn. Right, I've done some warm-up. Let's do starting position where I said I would start. So we'll just have to start that again. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's turn the skill up slightly, shall we? I want something to chase for and get out of this. So 210.9, you can see my personal best, but I would have had a 10.7 in that quali session if things had gone a bit better, gone my way a bit more. But yeah, that track limit was shocking. So you said toe. I want to increase toe for less understeer, but I can't really do that with my team. Let's run. I was so much better on that setup. Let's run the official setup and try and cope with it and see if I can get better just with what I've got. I mean, I'm assuming I can mess around with tyre pressures a little bit. That's got to be fair, right? So I'm going to turn that down. Um, 26.8. $26.7. And you were saying increased toe for better. Have I got the RNU setups for the AMR? I have not, John Durbridge. I will look at that. Thank you. RNU setups, but I've got to go in my team. This is an enduro coming up, and I don't think that setup is making the world of difference to me, in all honesty. I think it's much more about driving and getting used to it. We're supposed to go for about 1 hour. I'm going to put 95 in and see what I'm left with, because we've got I'm going to put 94 in and see what we've got, because we've got the formation to come, I think. No pitting, because I want to run tyre set in case I've got damage. Okay. In case I get damage. And that's what we want. Okay, cool. I'll look for that though, John. Change your brake pads. If it's practice for an enduro, what do I need to change them to, please? As in brake pads during a pit stop. So I'm trying to do a 1 hour stint on the starting brakes, ideally. I would just want to see how the car runs for that enduro. It's a 6 hour enduro. I'll be doing around 2 hours of that. So that's my plan anyway. So I've got my fuel, I've got my team set up on, and we'll get underway in just a minute. So I'll be right back with you. Brake pads to the 6-hour race. Thank you. Okay, getting ready. Underway in just a second. Min-max max on dampers works well. Yeah, okay, on the AMR. Use pads to, thank you, Logan, as well. Just check I got that all on. So min-max works well on dampers. So we've gone close to that. It's in the right direction. But like I say, I'm going to try this, and then at least if I do want to ask my team for some help, at least I've got some evidence behind it as to what the car is doing over this 1 hour stint. But the best way I could figure of doing of getting myself an average lap time and everything was to run just a 1 hour race. Looks like we've got the short formation, and I'm on the outside as well. Great. Just seem to be having to expect them. Oh, thanks, John. Appreciate it. Man, that's very kind of you. Amazing.
Car on the left.
very, very loose with the tyres. It's that horrible bump mid-corner there. Wasn't feeling that so much in practice and quali.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, really different with the fuel load on.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Okay.
left. Car on the left.
That was on me.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on
Make
the
up your
left.
mind, engineer. Okay.
Car on the left.
Whoa, okay.
Clear on the left.
Is that class as a dive bomb? Oh yeah. Mid-corner speed was pretty poor there. Couple of cars in the pits. That was quite nice coming out of there. better, maybe. Am I using less fuel a lap right now with all the fuel on board? That's a bit mad.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah. Tyre pressure's quite low. I was aiming for 26. You think I should be a bit higher, John? Thanks. But I was aiming to try and keep them around the 26 mark. I avoided damage there, but couldn't avoid the car itself. I don't know for sure that I avoided damage, but we'll have a look at that in a second. Up to 27, wow, okay. Great info, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, 26.8 is the sweet spot. Nice. Don't know how I'm still sixth after passing a couple cars there. I must have been lower than I thought.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Braking too late. I'm braking way too late. Come on.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. There's some light damage on the left.
Lovely. Okay. There it is. Okay. But I was going to get a track limit for that, for sure. It's amazing how difficult it is to be consistent through the S's. Overheating the tyres a bit. Yeah, absolutely. We have already been thinking about that, John. Yeah, we're thinking that one of the biggest difference makers is going to be staying away from those track limits. Yeah, okay, thanks. I will. Oh, I'm reading the messages. They don't stay on for very long. But yeah, if I'm aiming for 26.8, I will try and make that adjustment. I don't quite know what the weather's going to be. So it could be a little bit cooler than this. What's the weather likely to be in Austin on Saturday? Nice. 81 and sunny. What's that in rest of the world units? I know 28 and 82 are equivalent, so that's got to be pushing 30 degrees C. Thanks, work, Nicole. Appreciate it. I've got a little bit ropey. I'm getting quite warm here. I don't know if that's me or it's the car changing on me. I'm definitely losing a bit of rhythm, I think. I think it's the car. I usually believe it's me, but feels like braking points are getting further away from me. Which is weird because the weight's coming off. I don't know if I should start on maybe 58 brake bias and then slowly wind it down through the course of the race with the weight coming off when I start feeling a change. But there's definitely a change in the car at this halfway point. Just trying to adjust now. Back with understeer then. Really starting it. I just can't get the car rotated at that level of front brake bias. But so then maybe that's the rest of our setup decisions informing that. My teammates are very happy with the setup, so there's not much I can do about it. Who are my teammates? Hunter and Nate. Are you in black flag, John? I actually prefer that, sticking with the third gear until we get into the really slow part. Track limits. Oh, thanks, Logan. I hope it's not it's not miles faster than me, and I just end up feeling like I can't keep up. I've watched the Track Titans one and I've watched the Traction one. I have a difficult time translating seeing someone's lap visually with making the difference on the track. If you've got specific like corner advice, that would be useful. I can try and you know, be watching out for certain habits of mine or whatever.
Oof. Car on the left. Clear on
We
the
touched, but I think he did a little bit of that to himself. Have another look at that after the race, maybe. Keep pinging track limits there, but I haven't got an official time gain yet. Looks like I might be focusing too much on hitting the apex through there. Turning in too early, maybe. Comparison to the other cars, anyway. Later apex turn 1, thanks man, appreciate it. Yeah, this is true, this is very true, John. Fuel economy is pretty good. Yeah. Is that just the weight coming off, or is that the fact that I'm having to adjust the driving for the car, do you think? That's too much apex. Yeah. Okay. Making the race a lot easier to enjoy. Being here in the chat, appreciate it, everybody. I was thinking I probably won't even stream this, so it's good that I am. Hoping for a bit more drama up front, but I've had my own dramas, I think. Everything I did there was late. I don't know if I can agree it's a fun track yet, John. Haven't fallen in love with it yet. I'm having a tough time. There are worse tracks out there, for sure, but I love the track kind of as a spectacle to enjoy the race, enjoy watching racing and everything, but from a driving point of view, especially on ACC, I find it really rather frustrating. Ooh, no. That's going to get me in trouble. More curb, second to last corner. Okay. How I didn't actually get a full-on warning for that, I'm not sure. There's some oversteer. It's going to get me a warning, isn't it? Quite a nasty bump there. Alright, thanks Logan, appreciate it. See you soon. I can see the guy behind catching me in the mirror. Tell you what, twice the length that I'm doing today, this is going to be tricky. It's tiring. Whoops. I was looking to change my info page there. Obviously not got it set up properly. Another thing I've got to do before the race. That's the button I was looking for. Oh, I've got 42 seconds of damage. Okay. Get my rhythm back, come on. Front brake's getting cold. This is the danger zone, I think, with the tyres, isn't it? Final 10 minutes. Sorry if this is a really frustrating watch. If you're sitting there with loads more ability than me, and you're like screaming at me, really, do this, do it better. Stop making that mistake. Why is Farfus in the pits? He was behind me a few minutes ago. Very early on the brakes, come on, man. Still haven't got an official warning on track limits yet, which usually means I'm not pushing hard enough. Plenty of invalidations. I feel like the braking zones are lengthening again slightly, getting better braking performance at this point. You stay on the left if you want to. I thought it was coming straight at me there. It looked like a dive bomb in operation, didn't it? Giving up the inside now.
left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Nice.
Clear on the left.
Was expecting something there. He's in 21st anyway. Should just let him go really, shouldn't I, if he's in 21st? Doesn't need to be slowing me down. 21 litres left. That's 7 laps. Plenty of fuel. I overfilled by what was it? 2 litres.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
See the car like coming at me there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Bit of fun at the end of the race. But my times are really dropping off now. That's not good. I feel like I'm needing to use the lower gears in the S's now that the fuel is coming off. I don't know if that tracks with you guys' experience or not. So overall I'm pretty new in terms of seat time in ACC. I'm pretty new to it all, as I'm sure you can tell. Ran the Prospect season last year. That was with a pit stop, single hour. Ran Suzuka last year in the Enduro with Nate. Am I going to be able to see an average lap time here or not? That felt pretty good. to have went through a difficult patch there from halfway to, well, just the last couple of laps, and then seem to have found something again. I don't know. Is that just the car changing, or is that me improving against the car? I don't know. Then I commit the heinous sin of thinking I'm doing okay, instantly go wrong. Self-curse. That's that tiny bit of slip that I'm looking for, I think. Is the leader on the final lap yet? Didn't say. Car's coming back to me, I'm sure of it. Why would that be? Wow, there it is. The first warning after the clock goes dead. .97 average then over the whole hour. Okay. Oh no. I was so late on the brakes there, I missed my reference point. Is this O'Donnell's back again? It is, and he's a lap down. It's the other thing, I didn't have to deal with that many cars trying to pass me. A few accidents though, which presumably is going to be about what I'm going to suffer in the Enduro. But I don't think I'll be doing the race start. We'll talk about it, but wow. That was something. We'll have a look at the highlights in a minute. As I cooled down a little bit. Okay, well that was turning 6th into 11th. I'll see if I get an average time there. Not yet, maybe. Do I get an average? Total time. Just over 62 minutes. Any average? Come on, I would love an average time. No. Just eyeballing that, it's the early 213s, isn't it? Average, I think. On pace laps, anyway. Let's see if it will show us the highlights. Come on, save highlights. Come on, I'm not going to go through the whole race, but brilliant. Okay, that's not helpful at all. And now it won't save the replay either. Will I be able to view the highlights is the question, because we had a couple of big accidents, didn't we? All right, everybody's finished. On a budget. What is that for? without damages. Complete a race without damage. I definitely got 42 seconds of damage there in the second contact, but it was light damage. Maybe that's what they mean. Okay, have I got a race time overall here? Why don't they give me race time or average lap? I'm really surprised my highlights. I haven't got enough slots, so looks like that's on me. No, I'm going to have to delete a whole bunch of highlights. Okay. I can't remember then the actual lap incidents, but two big ones. One medium, one larger with light damage. Yeah, okay. Oof. So in terms of setup, we need to increase to arrive at okay, let's save that then. Okay, wow, that was something. Let's just see if it actually, I don't suppose it saved my highlights for me, did it? Have a quick look and then, is it really 20 past 2? That's insane how that time's disappeared on me. Okay, folks, well, I'm going to take a break. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it as always, and I will catch you very soon. Thanks a lot.